From Arlington, Texas, Major League. And on the hill, Cody Bradford. What do you look for here? Just about to get started. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And we're underway here in the home opener. The 0-1. And a foul ball. Now here's a flare off the bat. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Kind of just punched it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just...
Now first, safe, getting back to the bag. Almost hung out there. Up the middle. The flip to second, and two. What a play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Corbin Carroll stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
In the air, left field. And it stays fair. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside, gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
Fastball for a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s. Well, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
Man at second. That's to third. Young. And that is that. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. Comes up empty. Out to short. Perdomo. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. And it's fouled away. Oh, 0-1 now. Line and a base hit into right. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And here's Corey Seager to hit. To the right side. Over to Perdomo. That's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back in Arlington, top of the second, Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Up the middle, Smith. On to first. One pitch and one out. Bradford, a guy that really fills up the strike zone. Rarely walks people. The downside is the home run ball more likely in play. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. See you later. He'll touch them all. The Diamondbacks score first. It's 1-0. One down. Nolan Arenado, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball.
Well, pitchers like this usually work down in the zone a lot, but these days, with all the uppercut swings most hitters are taking to elevate the ball, pitchers almost have to be effective up in the zone with hard stuff. So maybe that's one area he can improve in his game to try to combat that long ball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the third and final game of the series. As a hitter, does knowing that this guy's going to be in the zone, does that make you more aggressive?
Kind of, but you still have to stay on that backside. You've got to make sure you get pitch recognition and let your hands work.
Did you ever really need a cue to be more aggressive?
No, I never did, especially when it comes to messing with you.
Wow. Out towards left center. Langford has a beat on it. 2 away. To third. Young tosses to first, and the inning is over. Back at Globe Life Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Jake Burger stepping in for the Rangers. That one ripped, but foul. Outside, and it's 1-1. Battling here as he fouls it away. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Ground ball right side. Marte throws to first in time. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Josh Young. Oh. Check swing. No appeal. And that's ball 2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Has room, and he makes the catch. On to the third inning. Here's the center fielder, Alec Thomas.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And it's 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. And there's 1 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Oh. Ground ball left side. Young tosses to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. That's too low. Ball 1.
Nope. Ball 2.
Right through there for a strike. And down on strikes. Definitely not a partay. Set for the bottom of the third. Digging in, Josh Smith. A sliding stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Nope. Outside.
Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. This one high in the air to left center. Gurriel on his way over, and that's the inning. Back in Arlington as we go to the top of the fourth. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. This one in the air, center field. Carter should have this one. 1 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the third baseman, number 6, Ildemaro Vargas.
No.
Vargas goes 5 feet 11 inches, 200 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
And another ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Popped foul out of play off to the right. And a payoff pitch. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball but missed the spot. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there are 2 outs. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
Gurriel.
And he was nowhere near that one for strike 1.
Ball.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Carter on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back at Globe Life Field. Bottom four, Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers.
Langford.
And a foul ball.
Well, these Rangers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
In the air, right field. Carroll under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Rangers, the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That's towards center. And there's two away. So now it's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1.
No, that's a ball.
Gotta be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Foul ball there. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 2 down, nobody on. That's ripped into the outfield. And that should be extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
All over that one right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Throw on to Santana. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Ready now for the 5th inning. Leading off, Nolan Arenado. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. Hard liner. And there's one down.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Tap foul at the plate.
No.
Just missed. That one drifts inside.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Got him. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for Arizona, Alec Thomas. And that skips in the dirt. That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 63, Michel Again.
Fouls one off. 2-2. popped in the air, left field. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the Rangers DH, Jock Peterson. Gallen back to work. Line drive. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And a quick out, number one. The Diamondbacks leading by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Fought off foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Up next for the Rangers, Josh Smith. Grounded out his first time. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Back-to-back singles. Just one of those seam high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find.
Vargas over to second for one. And that's 2. Back in Arlington, top of the 6th inning. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Oh.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Ildemaro Vargas. Quick toss to first. Carroll dives back in safely. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Move to second. Safe at second, and he gets back in. Oh. 1 out, a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Got him. 2 gone now. This one in the air, center field. Carter under it, and that'll do it. Back at Globe Life Field. Well, we go bottom 6. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. Out to short, Perdomo. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
That's the ball.
In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out. Here's Brandon Nimmo, 1 for 2. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes...
On the mound now, Brandon Garcia.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
A couple of singles back-to-back. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Swings through that one for strike 1. In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Too high, and now it's 3-1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And a foul ball.
That's foul.
Runner edges away at second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third. Here's the throw. Safe at home. And the runner scores from second. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied. Here is Jock Peterson. Line and a base hit into right. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. A new arm into the game, the righty, Paul Sewald.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just
this one in the air, right field. Base hit, 1 run in already. Another comes in to score. It's a 2-run single, and they lead by 2. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 on, 2 outs. High fly ball out towards left field. That one back there, and a foul ball.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
You know, these D-backs, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. D-backs making a move for a pinch hitter. Adrian Castillo looking to start something with 1 gone.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 67,
Pinch hitter coming on, James McCann. Looking to start something with 1 gone. The Rangers up by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. Latz, 29 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2017.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
He goes down looking. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Carlos Santana. A switch hitter batting right.
Oh. Nope, that's off the plate.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
That misses the zone. Full count now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Carter makes his way towards it, but it's the right fielder that gets there. Set for the last half of the seventh. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka. And there's a foul ball.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
What a stop. Over to first. In time. Yeah. Got him. So next to hit for Texas, Wyatt Langford. 0 for 3 in this one. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Late on that fastball.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back in Arlington, Alec Thomas now. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. On to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Oh. That's a ball.
The Rangers leading by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. Nasty pitch right there. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. The other way, and he goes airborne to make the catch. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Falling behind 2-1. Late with the swing there. Next pitch inside, and that's ball 3. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Back at Globe Life Field, down the number 2 hitter, Brandon Nimmo. Smoked to the left, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about.
Now pitching for Arizona, number 24, Brown.
That one fouled off. 0-1.
Oh.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 gone in the bottom of the 8th. 1 out, man at first. And now it's Jake Berger to hit.
No, he got it.
Checks over to first, and he's back. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. And first offering is fouled off. Sinker catches the zone at the knees.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Stroud checks over to first, and he's back. Nimmo leads off first with one away. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Liner, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Stepping in, Josh Young.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Swing and a pop-up. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Corbin Carroll. He was late there, strike one. Comebacker to the mound. Handles, throws to first, out, leading off the top of the ninth. And they take care of a big threat right there. Jalen Beeks gets the call from the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 now. Lifted in the air, right center field. Nimmo under it. Takes it in for the out. So they're down to their final out. And now, Gabriel Moreno. Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers claim the win here behind some great pitching.